Boy Terrence Devon with OG Fight Club. And tonight we're going to be talking about basketball because it is the NBA Finals. We've had two games so far. New York took both games. They're up 2-0 in case you were not keeping up with it. So game one, New York won 105-95. And game two, New York won 105-104. It was really close. But so far, y'all, New York Knicks are laying a smackdown on San Antonio Spurs. So we're going to talk about it a little bit, y'all. I ain't going to hold you up too much. I ain't going to take too much of your time. All right, but let's get into it. All right, so first of all, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I did not expect New York or San Antonio to be in the finals. I expected OKC Thunder to be in the finals again and have a repeat, run it back, with my boy Shea Butter, SGA, and then his crew. We're going to talk about that, y'all, because where the hell was Chet Holmgren? Anybody seen Chet Holmgren? Anybody? Because he sure didn't show up for that last game, man. His performance was trash. Trash, y'all. And ain't no damn excuse for that. But we're going to talk about that, y'all. All right, so like I said, game two was the most recent game, right? A couple days ago. Game two was in San Antonio, and New York came to Texas and laid the smackdown on the Spurs 2 games in a row, right? So they're up 2-0. So San Antonio, y'all gotta get y'all stuff together, man, because now y'all going into Madison Square Garden, New York, man. Them fans, they ready, y'all. They hyped, y'all. So yeah, man, it's gonna be rough. It's not looking good for y'all. Not looking good for y'all. All right, but let's talk about it a little bit, y'all. So on the last game, the highlight of the game was this kid running on the court to get a selfie, and he did. He accomplished that. He got a selfie with Wemby and Mitchell Robinson. So yeah, the picture is funny. That's the thumbnail, y'all. It's hilarious because Mitch Robinson just looked crazy. Like that's how he always looked, y'all. He just looked he just always has this funny look on his face. So, great player, hell of a player, but he'd be looking crazy. But Wemby, he smiled, he cracked a smile. But this guy, he ended up getting banned for life, I believe, y'all. So I expected him just to get banned for maybe a season or two or something, or just get banned from that particular stadium. But I heard, or that particular arena, but I heard he got banned from all the NBA games, y'all. So, but he did get over 1 million views on his video and counting. By now, I mean, that was last time I checked a couple of days ago. By now, he's probably up to 4 or 5 million views on that video and over 1 million likes, man. So crazy. So he just went super stupid viral because of it. But was it worth it? Was it worth it? I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments, y'all. It was crazy. Anyway, but yeah, so in game two, man, it was a really close one. It was a nail biter. Your boy Wemby, he got the ball for the last shot, and he was the one to close it out, man. So he got the ball, and knowing the competitor that he is, he probably asked for that ball, right? And even if he didn't, the coach and the team, I'm sure they trusted him with that ball, right? Because who gonna stop his shot, right? If he pull up a jumper, who gonna stop him, man? He's 10 feet tall. I'm exaggerating. He's 7'5", but I mean, damn near 10 feet tall, man. He ain't even got to jump to dunk. He just stand on his tippy toes and dunk, y'all. So who gonna stop him when he pull up for a jumper, right? Nobody. Nobody's stopping him. So, but they gave him the shot. They trusted him. He got a good look, and he barely missed, but they ended up losing the game because of that. There was also a mistake where, right before that took place, there was a time where they got a rebound. They were the Knicks missed a shot. He got a rebound. He was going down to the Spurs side, and he passed it to Castle. Castle had his back turned, and so the ball hit him in the back. Ball went out of bounds, and that was also one of the things that caused him to lose the game down the stretch. But overall, it was a good game, man. But my boy Big Body Brunson, man, he came through in the clutch. He hit some big shots. Who's more clutch than Big Body Brunson, man? Who's more clutch than Brunson, y'all? He ain't but 6 feet tall, so a little taller than the average American man. But in the NBA, as far as NBA size, y'all, that's small. I mean, especially when you compare him to Wemby, right? Who's 7'5", right? I mean, 6'1" with shoes on, whatever. I think the NBA build him at 6'2", but you know how they do in sports, y'all. They always make people seem like they're bigger than they really are. He's like 6 foot, 6'1" with shoes on, whatever, right? But still, this coming down to him and Wemby is like a David and Goliath matchup, y'all. So it's crazy. Brunson ain't supposed to be able to do the things that he's doing at his size, but at the same time, Wemby ain't supposed to be able to do the things that he's doing at his size, man. He got range, pulling up 3-point, shooting from half court and all that, dribbling, taking it to the hole is crazy, y'all. So Wemby truly is an alien, y'all. So we really are watching an alien. And honestly, like this league might be his, y'all. Like he might end up being the face of the league. What y'all think about that? Do y'all think that Wemby should be the face of the league? Right? So let me know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Let me know. And then let's talk about that, y'all. So I'll definitely respond to you. Put that in the comment. Let me know what you think about it. All right. All right, but like I said earlier, we're going back to New York for games 3 and 4, y'all. So San Antonio is in trouble. Them tickets gonna be they taxing for them tickets, y'all. I look today. I mean, ain't like I'm gonna buy a ticket and go. I mean, I'm all the way in Arizona, right? So, and ain't none of my teams in the finals. But even if they was, I ain't finna pay $8,500 for a ticket, y'all. That's right, $8,500. It's the cheapest ticket I saw, and that's nosebleed section, y'all. $8,500 for a nosebleed ticket. One of them. I got a family. So I gotta pay. I gotta buy a few of them joints. Nah, man, not happening. And then I saw a ticket for fourth row. This wasn't even courtside. Fourth row, $200,000, y'all, for a seat down there. I mean, it's close now, but it's fourth row. It's not even courtside. $200,000, y'all. That's the cost of a house. A condo. You can get you a couple cars, a few cars. People are gonna be maxing out their credit cards for this, y'all. So don't be complaining about the gas prices when you sitting here paying $9,000 for a damn ticket to watch basketball, man. It's crazy, crazy. But anyway, yeah, y'all, it should be good. I'm gonna be tuned in to game 3 and 4. What do y'all think? Y'all think New York gonna go ahead and sweep San Antonio? Y'all think they're gonna sweep them? You think it's time to go ahead and bring out the brooms? Let me know what y'all think, man. Let's talk about it. I think it might happen, y'all. New York might go ahead and bring out the brooms, y'all, and Brunson might go ahead and sweep them boys. All right, so we're gonna see. We're gonna be tuned in. But anyway, I said we're gonna talk about Chet Holmgren a little bit, y'all. So I know the Western Conference Finals are over. Obviously, San Antonio beat OKC. It was a good series though, y'all. Went to 7. Not gonna lie, I was rooting for OKC. I wanted OKC to win. I was talking trash about it to some of my homies. So yeah, I was wrong, y'all. I was like way off. Um, but yeah, your boy Chet Holmgren, y'all, he was a no-show. I was so disappointed in him, y'all. He ain't have but 4 points. He played 33 minutes and he had 4 points, y'all. And I watched this man play. He played so timid. He was so scared, so soft. Like he didn't want the ball, passing the ball. But the whole team was like that. When Wemby got up under that hole, y'all, like they did not want none of that. They didn't want no smoke with Wemby, y'all. They played so soft. It was lame. It was pathetic. And I'm really, really disappointed, y'all. Really disappointed because Wemby just took their heart, y'all. He really did. He took their heart straight out their chest, y'all, because they ain't have no courage at all when they played that alien, y'all. They were scared as hell of that alien, especially Chet Holmgren, big, tall, 7'3", 7'4", however tall he is. He over 7 feet, man. He too tall and too rich to be playing like that, y'all. It's pathetic, and he ought to be ashamed, y'all. So again, I'm not even a huge OKC fan, but I did root for them. I got my reasons why I root for them. You know what I'm saying? I got my reasons. But none of these are my teams. But again, I was just so disappointed in Chet Holmgren. But shout out to Shea Butter, man, because he did his thing. He still played hard. He was still a good leader of the team. But at the end of the day, y'all, it wasn't just Chet Holmgren. The whole team was just playing soft, so soft. It was pathetic. And yeah, man, like, it ain't no excuse for it. Let me know what y'all think about that.